Hey guys, welcome back to the Energy Sherpa channel. I am Michael Abney, just getting ready to go to a Fly yoga class this morning, which brings me to today's subject, health. I want to talk about a little bit about what the last couple of 5-6 years of my life and the health journey that I've taken, some things that have really helped in my journey, making it better. Went through some pretty crazy stuff. Want to share just a little bit about that and what I've learned from it. And at the end, show you something that I did for my upcoming birthday. That's something I've been working on for about 3 or 4 years, being able to do. Hint, something that Cher did. And if Cher could do it, so can I. Hang tight for that. We're talking about health. We're talking about some things that I did, that I put in place over the last couple of years that have made a huge game-changing impact in my life. Like, I'm participating in my own health with my body without buying into this right or wrong thing. I got to do this thing, this rigid diet. Like, that shit doesn't work. It doesn't work for me, but I found some stuff that did, and I'm going to share it with you right after this. As I continue to walk to my class, I want to share with you guys, 2014, I was diagnosed with HIV. Then about 6 months later, some lupus, what they thought was lupus, some autoimmune stuff. Basically, it just felt like I got hit by a Mack truck. In the beginning, yes, it was like getting on some meds, HIV level down to 0, become undetectable. Thank God for that. So there's that level, there's the physical level, but this is the Energy Sherpa channel, so I'm always dealing with the energetic impact or source that caused that illness or something to come up. Because if it comes up physically in your body, it's been there for a minute, and that's one of those things that we talked about in earlier videos, where the universe, when it tries to tell you something, and if you don't pay attention to the nudges, then it'll let you know by tapping you on the shoulder or knocking you to your knees with an illness. You have to be in the flow of it. You allow it just to happen and to unfold sort of naturally, so that you can get what it's really trying to communicate to you. So everything is a little bit different. So if this resonates with you, yay. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's fine. I was about 35 pounds overweight, knew I did not have the healthiest eating habits in the world. And it's sort of like putting yourself at the last of the list. So that's rule number one for me, is I had to put myself first in my life, with people in my relationships, but also my relationships to food and my body. And how that showed up was, I was working my way through doctors, and then the pandemic hit, and I'd finally gotten into a rheumatologist here where I live in St. Louis. Wonderful. Did all of these tests, and basically at the end she was like, Michael, I really don't think that you have lupus, because you have these markers, but you also have these other things that are completely normal that don't fit. So she did this scan of my body. I found out I had fatty liver. At that point, she says, just eat right and exercise. I've been doing that for 5 years. I still couldn't get off that last 35 pounds. Just kind of accepted it, had chalked it off that was my age, because I told you before I'm getting ready to turn 55. Well, it has shit to do with your age. It has to do with becoming aware and conscious of how they work and how they heal. And I'm just gonna assert this because I've seen it so many times. Basically, the food that we're eating, when we're digesting it, our bodies does not have time to heal. And if we're always eating, which most of us are, we wake up, we have breakfast, we have lunch, we have snacks, we have dinner, a snack right before we go to bed. All we're doing at night is just digesting food. There's no time for your body to heal. When she told me she had the fatty liver, she told me to eat right and exercise. And I really wanted to, honestly, if I was could have said what I wanted to say in that moment, I was like, I've been doing that for 3 years. That does not work. But what it did was it clicked something. And I just YouTube. YouTube is one of the most amazing resources that human beings have. Now, all the information is not correct. You gotta figure it out. It's what resonates with you. But I went home with that fiery intention of I am getting to the root of this. She doesn't know what it is. I'm getting to the root of this. So I did. I went home and I Googled, and all of this Dr. Berg, B-E-R-G stuff popped up about clean keto. He has thousands of videos on keto and intermittent fasting. I resonated with everything he said about like what the symptoms were, what I've been experiencing, these weird skin stuff, like just this weird, odd stuff. He knew all of it. And I just resonated with it when he talked about how we had to give our bodies time to heal by stop eating and introducing intermittent fasting with this clean keto system. Within 3 days, I was fully on that. I've had really high triglycerides for years, and weird cholesterol numbers, which he all defined in these videos. It matched perfectly with what I've been told from doctors for years. And I know a lot of people have a lot of opinions about it, but for me, it was a life change. Like, all of my numbers then came back normal for the first time since I had been going to a doctor and recording them. Like, that's the truth. I have the proof. I will flash the pictures up above from the dates. Those really happened. And I wasn't as strict on it, just like flowing with it. I didn't gain back any weight, but my numbers started to elevate on the next 90-day cycle. And I just went back on, and I feel good. It's making me clear. It makes my head clear. It makes me want to organize my life. I feel like I want to get it more exercise in my life, get it scheduled, create a lifestyle, keep going. Like, not a fixed and done thing, but a lifestyle thing. Which leads me to where I'm going to right now. And that is, I'm going in and I'm doing this like crazy fly yoga class where you're on these like swing things, and it's like really flexible because I'm becoming more flexible up here. So it's translating in my body here with my working out, and just maintaining my energy in my physical body by removing some of these habits that used to serve me, that no longer serve me anymore, to continue to create my health journey and being alive, healthy, so that I can manifest the things that I want to manifest in my life. Because this channel's one of them. I have a real estate business that I love here in St. Louis that's getting ready to go to the next level. And I'm getting ready to do a TED Talk. And so all of these things are happening simultaneously. So you have to have your body like right and tight and cleaned so that you can do these wonderful things that you can with velocity, because it's the time. It's like, this is why we're here. So yeah, so I'll share some of this, hopefully get some videos of this class. I don't know if she'll let me, hopefully she will. And I'll show you this really cool thing that I did for Cher and for me and for 55. So love you all, guys. Thank you so much for coming to this thing. Enjoy the rest of the little montage after this. I am at my gym. Been working out with my buddy Nate for about 5 years. We've been talking about doing this 5-minute plank for a really long time. And today's the day because next week I turn 55, and we're always kind of joking about us doing this. So here we go. Stay tuned. Set that timer, Nate.
All right, 5 minutes.
Okay. What have I learned about energy in 5 years working out? Okay, I would say the consistency. Taking something I never thought was possible, and it's like not only possible, I live it every day. That's really cool. What's it like for you training somebody like that?
It's humbling. Each new client has its own set of challenges. So while most people obviously want vanity in some respect, I'm less interested in trying to provide only those benefits and more so trying to provide long-lasting benefits that are actually going to be useful and wholesome in the rest of your life. So I think that getting you into a healthier lifestyle rather than just trying to make your arms more muscular or your stomach flatter, as much as those things are nice, it's also about building healthy habits and
sustainable.
Yeah, keeping a healthy mindset about everything too.
Which is the key. Yeah, I didn't get that until later on, but yes. You gotta move from that quick fix mentality to like, you're in it for the long haul.
You're halfway. Good. That one has tight, slow, deep breaths.
Can you put on a Cher song? I believe, or some shit. Take me home, take me home. Oh, God, my arms. Okay, Cher, here we go. Whew. I believe. Oh, this is crazy. I just had this idea in the car. I feel burned. I don't feel love.
All right, Michael, you made it to 4 minutes.
Woo!
One left. 1 minute left.
Okay.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
Oh my God. My arms are so sore. Okay, there's the 55, there's the Cher, there's the 5 years to working out. Thanks, Mr. Nate, I really appreciate it. We're gonna see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.